My name is Hernandez. I've been positive now I'm coming up on 22 years now. And I've had an AIDS diagnosis for about 13, 14 years. I was diagnosed when I was 17. It was just 1980, 89. Back then, there was only AZT. There wasn't much information. I remember trying to tell my parents in Spanish. How do I tell my parents in Spanish? They don't speak English that I have AIDS, I have HIV. And back then, there was hardly any literature. So it just went on for years until, I'm going to say the last 4 years, I finally told them. My family, they found out when it was too late. Or not too late. I'm not going to say too late because I'm still here. But I became very, very ill. I had zero T cells. I had a full-blown AIDS. And finally, I just couldn't take care of myself anymore. And I was in a hospital. And I had been hospitalized several times, but I never told them. And one time they finally found out. They needed to know. And when I told them, it was just complete shock. Before I became infected, what did I know? Well, I was 17, so I didn't know much. You know, I, I left home really early. Moved out when I was 16 just because of being gay and my dad not being able to deal with the whole machismo thing. My son is gay. But luckily we found some resources in Spanish where they were able to come with me and get educated. I experienced but they got over it. My dad figured out, what, my son is very ill. I got to get over my own problems here and help my sons. And my family, now that they know, I was so afraid to tell them for so many years. For, almost 22 years, I was afraid to tell them. And as soon as they find out, when they found out, I was amazed how they just welcomed me with open arms. And God, for anybody that just found out right now, you know, it's pretty much, just keep your chin up. There's so much out there to help you out. You're going to live a long and healthy life.